in all. And for the people who take the train, there's also a price. Right now, VIA operates passenger service on 38 routes across the country. By tomorrow morning, that number will be 20. Perhaps the most famous route to be axed is the Canadian, a line linking Montreal and Vancouver that's been in service since 1886. Skirting the Great Lakes, spanning the prairies, and snaking through the Rocky Mountains, the train rolls through some of the most spectacular scenery in this country. This week, though, it'll be rolling through that territory for the last time, derailed by cutbacks. VIA will still provide a cross-Canada route, but a lot of people are saying that without the Canadian, things just won't be the same. The CBC's Paul Workman climbed aboard for the first leg of the train's final voyage.
The Canadian starts in Montreal, but today it was the end of the line, not the beginning. After 104 years of continuous service, Canada's most famous train pulled out of the station for the last time. For some on board, the trip is pure romance. Train lovers who booked their tickets months ago so they wouldn't miss the last Canadian heading west. People like Adolph Hungry Wolf, who writes books about riding the train.
One of the times is at night when I get into my berth and close the curtain, but leave the window curtain open, close the aisle curtain, and watch Canada roll by outside.
Okay, here we are. The last train. Then there's Donald Ross, who took his camera and the eastbound from Vancouver. Now he's going back the other way just for the nostalgia of it.
And it's half the price of an airplane. It just takes a lot longer, but, you know, it's nice not to be in a hurry once in a while.
The Canadian, stainless steel streamliner.
The Canadian became the Canadian in 1955, but there's been service on this line ever since 1886, through some of the most beautiful scenery in the world.
Every scenic dome seat holds an enthralled sightseer.
But nostalgia has a cost, and even the money-losing Canadian couldn't survive government budget cuts.
I think if it can't pay for itself within reason, then it has to go. And frankly, I feel the train is ready for retirement, that they should let it go gracefully.
But it certainly didn't go without a fight, without a feisty farewell from a lot of Canadians angry over the cutback. Starting tomorrow, there will be a new Canadian, but only 3 times a week, and only on the Northern Line. The name is the same, but train lovers say nothing can replace the old one. Paul Workman, TVC News, Ottawa.
The Canadian's last trip got off to a tragic start when the train...